helping influencer marketers. Today we're going to talk about Spark ads, whether you should use them, and an actual update that TikTok did in the last couple of weeks. I made a lot of difference on how we test them and how we go about them, and we're going to talk about how I use them in strategy, scaling 7 and 8 figure brands and working in some of the best agencies out there, and actually do my own consulting on big brands as well. So I have a lot of data to show you, and Spark ads have been great lately, and I'm just going to talk over this video all about them. And for those who are not very sure what Spark ads are on TikTok, they're basically just ads just through your profile. So it's the same thing, but they're through your profile. So if a person clicks on your picture of your profile, you can actually hop onto your profile because it's through your actual organic page. But that's pretty much it. Basically, if you have experience with Facebook ads, is basically getting the ID of the ad and then using it as an existing post and to actually throw as an ad. Spark ads, they have been very bad since they came out. We were actually spending, I was actually spending just 10% of the whole budget on Spark ads, and that's very generous, to be honest. It's actually was actually much lower than that, because the problem was that when someone actually saw a Spark ad, if would click anywhere else than the CTA, it would actually direct to the profile, and then the person has to click the link on the bio, and then he has to see the product and then buy. Long story short, there are really too many steps for conversion, and of course that didn't really lead to success, especially on TikTok, where people have much shorter attention spans, and people are pretty much all over the place, to be honest. Just wanna hop off the website and just continue scrolling, and you need to better serve the landing page as easy as possible for them to buy. So there were a lot of steps, and that made Spark ads very inefficient, and that's why we've been using it. But they just updated actually a couple weeks ago, maybe max. So now what they do is, when someone's actually watching the ad, whatever they click, despite the CTA, that just directly goes to the landing page, and it actually goes to the profile, but it loads 7% of the landing page. So basically just going to the website with having a background of the organic page. I'm gonna hold like a picture here so you can see, but this made it much better for us, because people were actually seeing our products right off the bat. So it's very important, that distinction here, and this made a whole new difference. So we actually retested them on a few accounts in the last couple of weeks, and to be frank, they outperformed the white ads, which in general, from like a perspective on paid media, that makes sense, because it's just through a profile that most often than not should have some social proof on it. So when people actually see that this is a good profile and good brand, just buy much more than they just were ad, because they have seen a lot of them. A small caveat to that is that we test that in somewhat good organic pages. So you should have good organic pages. Of course, they don't correlate, or they don't link each other. So if you do have like a great page, that means that the Spark ads will be better. But from like a human psychology perspective, if someone clicks and goes to your profile and sees 10,000 followers, or it has like 50 videos, it's better than someone who just has one. So from that point of view, from the actual ad delivery point of view. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So right now, Spark ads actually outperform the white ads. So I'm gonna show you exactly how we implement them and how you can go through the process, setting up Spark ads, in case you don't know that. So as you can see, we are here on the ads level, just create a campaign. This is the same like you would do. So yeah, here on the ad level, when you go to the identity, you see here your TikTok account and Spark ads. So you just toggle that on, and when you do that, it populates two options. The first one is to use an account owned by you. The second one is to use other offers account or post. So basically how that works, if you link your organic page or your organic profile to the TikTok ads manager, which can be done very easily, it actually populates all the video that you have on your page. So you can just easily select them. If you click post, actually just select anything you want. Take into consideration that again, it populates videos that are allowed to run as ads. So if you go to your post on your mobile app on TikTok, and you click the three dots, you're gonna see like the private settings and stuff and the ad settings. So just make sure you toggle on that button that says that can be used on ad. So that's pretty much it. If you do that, just click that, hit confirm, and that's pretty much it. This is simple that is. But let's say that you don't want to link your organic page, or you come from some region, or you want to use another influencer's page that we usually do that, and we have found amazing results for them. You want to just boost a post from their page and just want to do that, and they don't want to link their account, and that makes sense anyways. So what you do is click that here, use authorized account or post, and then what you do, the influencer or whoever that is has to go to that post that they provided and posted. They have to click that three dots, and they have to go to ad settings, and they have to make sure that this can be used as an ad. Then it says somewhere ad authorization, you have to toggle that on, and then it populates that you can generate a code, and just gonna click generate code and generate the codes. Just make sure, if you don't have any issues with the influencer or whoever you partner up with to run the ads, to use the 365 days option, just for just for making it easy not to reauthorize the post and make it go through all the processes. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. Really highly recommend testing the same ad on Spark Ads and on White Ads. We have seen better results on Spark Ads in general lately, but a lot of testing to go through that, just because it just rolled out, and I'm guessing that they will improve that even more. But again, it's not perfect. It still populates like 60 or 70%. It's not like 100%, and of course the experience is not seamless yet, but they have a lot of potential, and they're great to use to also build that profile of yours. And if you don't have that many followers on post, make sure you start posting, even if it is the same ads that you're using on the ads manager. Just post them, and maybe you can run some follower and engagement and objective campaigns. I have a video of that, so you can grow your following and get some video views, so you can build your brand on TikTok, and this will help with your brand in general, but with your TikTok ads as well. And just people looking at the profile, it seems that it's just a legit brand that has a few thousand followers or something. So if that makes sense, use Spark Ads, test them, they're great, and hope you really like the video, and let me know if you have any questions. Have a good day.